here's the hard truth. Rest alone doesn't fix burnout. You can take time off, you can recover, but if nothing changes, you'll just experience burnout again when you go back to work, and it will come on even sooner, and you'll get into this cycle of burnout on repeat. Now, many doctors rest, some of them take sick leave, and sometimes they feel better for a while, but the moment they return to the same workload with the same expectations, the same pressures, they slide right back down the burnout curve. So let me show you the Yerkes-Dodson curve, otherwise known as the pressure performance curve. It simply shows what happens to us under increasing pressure. So as the pressure increases, your performance will increase, which is good news. We all need deadlines to get anything done. However, this doesn't go on forever. Very soon, you start to plateau here at the top of the curve. And if the pressure doesn't let up, you'll become stressed, you'll start to drop off the curve, you'll go into overwhelm, and eventually you'll end up down here in burnout. Now, when you're in burnout, you need to rest. And yes, rest will help you climb back up the curve. But it won't solve the issue, because if you go into something where nothing has changed, you'll just go back down again. So you'll find yourself going round and round and round in circles, going back up the curve, but then going back down again as soon as the workload builds up. What you need are strategies to get you right up back to the top here to peak performance, so you can climb back up and stay at peak performance here. Rest alone just won't do that. Say you've got a choice here. There's a fork in the road. One path is rest on its own. You feel better, nothing changes. So that's rest. The other pathway is rest plus change. So the cycle doesn't repeat. And here's where most of us get stuck. We wait for other people to change or the system to change. We expect somebody else to fix it. But unfortunately, we can request change. We can campaign for it. We're not in control of it, are we? We're only in control of ourselves. And so many people in the training that we do spend all their time complaining about the system and waiting for the system to change. And 100% the system needs to change. But if you're not in control of it, you're going to be waiting a very, very long time. And if we have to wait for the system to be great until we're okay, that's never going to happen. And this isn't just in healthcare. People in law, education, corporate leadership, they all are waiting for the system to change. But the biggest shift, well, it needs to start with us. The biggest shifts we need to make are in our mindset, and that's often the hardest change of all, because doctors are chosen for their sense of responsibility. We feel like we must never let people down. We're recruited because we care so deeply for people. But those very traits, the things that make you a brilliant doctor, these are the very things that keep you stuck in burnout. So learning to set boundaries, to say no, to put limits around your work, to let go of impossible expectations of perfection. These are all mindset shifts, and these are key to breaking the cycle of burnout. So if you're wondering what shifts you need to make, I've created a free burnout self-assessment toolkit. It'll show you where you are on the burnout curve and what actions you need to take next, so that you're not just resting, you're resting and changing something. You can download it using the link below. And in our final bonus video, I'm going to show you why neurodivergent doctors face an even higher risk of burnout and how to spot the signs of that.